Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Arkansas's offense will get the first possession of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Gonna run it. It's Green. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that quarterback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Dropping back, it's Mack. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Finds his man, it's Haas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they can't make the connection. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Hamilton. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Mack. Trying to get to him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for a block. It's Sategna. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Haas. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. Quick step and go. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The give on the inside. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Feeling some heat. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Dropping back, it's Mack. Got his man quickly. Finds a at the 20. Knocked off his feet. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Unloads quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's going to pass on second down. A little screen to the running back. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Makes a catch and knocked down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Using the spin move.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
The give to the back. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball they're thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
First down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After misfiring, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Quickly complete. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong?
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Bringing it back, it's Ortiz. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And that ball is picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. To throw, it's Mack. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wiggles, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown Tide! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit. The ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a way.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Encroachment. Defense. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. From the gun, looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's Haas. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Dances away to buy time. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Haas. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll pull it down and run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Purdue looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Boilermakers. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Heck of a showing. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air. It's Mack. Working that left side now. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He's looking to throw it. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Alabama!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
And the Razorbacks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Going to the run to start this second half. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Mack. He uncorks a bullet to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Caught behind the line. It's Williams.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Running with power. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Crimson Tide! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is and that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Looking for a productive play on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. On the move, it's Young. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lining up to convert third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he puts through the extra point. He might have been looking just to set up his offense, but he put a touchdown on the board with that 92-yard return. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the tailback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? I beg to differ.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get landed on.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The option look, quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. This time they'll go to the running game. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Haas. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. No good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down and short. Motion from the offense. They'll run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. The back goes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Jefferson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. They keep attacking through the air. Got his man downfield. He's running free down the middle. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bama! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Here comes the two-point try. Now the play fake. He's got him in the flat. He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
That keeps the score Alabama 38, Arkansas 19.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Coming out. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock him free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this.
Touchdown tie! And the punishment has been extended. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He wants to throw, using the quick game. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Kelly. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's Anthony. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Good timing on the quick out. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. 1st down here for the offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.